In this video, I want to give you a quick Facebook marketing crash course. Obviously, it's really hard to cover Facebook by itself, just one video. There's whole courses on it, so I'll try to just go quickly through it. And it's really hard to make hands-on material like this, but I just want you to understand how to use Facebook. And you can sell on Facebook or you can grow an audience. About using groups. You can use local groups for buying and selling things. You can look on Facebook for local buy-sell groups. They have that feature. Or you can sell things, usually digital goods, globally. You can also use groups of yours and others. If you don't have your own groups, well, obviously your groups would have higher engagement when people see you're selling stuff. But if you don't have your own large groups, as most people don't, you can leverage groups of others. You can join other large groups in your niche, but not post immediately, but maybe make friends there, talk to the organizer of the group and see if it's okay to post your products there. After you get permission, then you post your product and sell stuff. Now, quick thing about pages versus group versus your own profile. If you are private, kind of like I am, people on my my actual Facebook page as a user, they don't even know what I do for business really, because I generally am private about it. But if you're not private about it, you can definitely involve your immediate friends. Surely they're going to want to help you. You just don't want to overpost there and don't want to risk annoying them. Regarding pages versus groups, pages typically have less engagement. So if you want to make secondary posts, just if you want to keep posting and if you want to get conversations going, that's more for groups. The reason for pages is that you can run ads through the pages. You cannot run ads through the groups. Okay, that's the difference. And how often you should post? Daily or weekly, a few times a week is fine. It kind of depends on what your content is. If it's not super social, weekly is fine. Daily is also fine. It kind of depends on your taste for it, how much you actually want to be time you want to be spending there. Regarding Facebook ads, that's something that I always get asked about. Ads only really work when you can put $1 in and get $1.01 out. If you put $1 in and get 99 cents out, you're going to go broke this way, right? The more you escalate your ads, the more you're going to go broke. So as long as you're spending less than you're getting out, you can keep running the ads. But typically Facebook ads, they're expensive now. So clicks are expensive. So it's going to be a long-term effort, maybe not a long-term, but like a mid-length effort to make sure that you create better and better targeting so that your clicks get cheaper and cheaper and become affordable. That's really the way to win, targeting and getting cheap clicks, and that's something that's going to happen over time. Also, video ads tend to do much better than other kinds of ads, and it's cheaper to get video views. Regarding Facebook Live, this is the newest and latest and greatest toy. It's where you can go live to your group, to your page audience, and you can talk to them directly, respond to questions directly. A live show can actually be broadcast to YouTube at the same YouTube Live, Facebook Live at the same time, so you're not wasting time doing two things at different times. And that's a really fantastic way to engage with your audience if you already have an audience. If you don't already have an audience, it's a nice way to grow one and foster one. And if you also don't have an audience and you have a group and you don't know how to populate the group, a good place to start is to post your Facebook links to your other social profiles on your product, and just have a lot of touch points where people see, oh, here's a link to your group, and maybe in your email signature, on your website, wherever people find your product. And so people start joining your group, and over time you start accumulating Facebook group members. So this is essentially the A to Z, very, very light coverage of Facebook marketing. But generally speaking, this really encompasses, at least touches on almost every major facet of Facebook marketing and advertising. So it should at least give you a reasonable foundation.